This video's got, like, violence in it.
Metal Gear Rising Revengeance is not a word in the dictionary.
It's a high-octane hack-and-slash spin-off the classic Metal Gear Solid series, developed by Pokemon Platinum Games and oversaw by the legend Hideyo's Kojungle Juice. It trades contractable spaghetti-nage stealth operations for lightning-fast breadstick dueling.
It's also one of my favorite games. We are cast as Raiden, whose resume involves fighting the Illuminati and a bisexual vampire, trading off slow stealth gameplay and conference calls of an unspecified duration for pulse-pounding action gameplay, unique cutting mechanics, and the stupidest plot of any game since the last one. You know, the one where Headache Kajingles puts his protagonist in a microwave.
Taking place 4 years after the events in Guns of the Patriots. Son, I'd like you to meet my arch-nemesis, Mr. Epstein. Among Us. He has dementia.
Now caught in a worldwide conspiracy headed by an evil and destructive empire called the United States.
You play as an emotionally unstable lumberjack who realized he's way too good at his job and instead wanted to use his sword to commit justice on the undeserving, not acknowledging that the police had already beat him to it. And he must go on an epic journey to assassinate Senator Dennis Prager and his entourage of Lincoln Park Power Rangers. Along your way, you'll encounter, including but not limited to, President of the United States, former President of the United States, actual high school student, the real Alex Jones, Hispanic. No, I'm the one who's panicking.
Jack Bezos, the Nintendo Virtual Boy, and Markiplier.
I'm gonna come find you.
Set to the tune of a hardcore rock soundtrack made by the world-famous Toontown Online composer for the express purpose of killing anyone above 40. And to complete our journey, we will have to resort to unrestricted brutality, cutting and slicing our enemies like a human-sized slap chop in between philosophy about the nature of conflict, the morality of separating families the hard way, and memes. They made Twitter into a plot point.
Raiden, that's his actual name, will have to undergo many external and internal hardships as he learns the true meaning of existentialism and dices up his enemies like a spastic Nutri-Chopper. Seriously, this game has more edges and angles than Minecraft, and a sense of humor so profound I'm surprised Fortnite dancing isn't an integral part of the gameplay, so believe me when I say you'll probably enjoy this one. With all that said and done, please enjoy the excruciating beauty of Metal Gear Rising, and its soundtrack of chill beats to relax and study to if you're an engineering student.
So if any of that interests you, feel free to join me as we dive headlong into the wonderful madness of Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, and the voices now activated. So we boot up the game,
but it's really loud.
But it doesn't support high resolutions. To fix this, we head to NeoGAF and download a virus. Now I can do any resolution. What amazing gameplay.
Our story begins with Raiden escorting Key and Peele in an armored limousine unit.
In the 2009 color scheme, with our hero Raiden protecting President Barfsacco Crumbo. He's touring his birthplace of Kenya.
I am President United States Obama.
We have a saying up in Liberia. Give a man Ganyu, please him for a day. Teach a man to Ganyu and please him for a life sentence.
Ah, a soldier and a philosopher. You are full of surprises, Mr. Percy Jackson and the Olympians, the Lightning Bolt.
Oh, please, just call me the...
Mr. President, you have dementia.
Drone strike the wedding.
That can be arranged. What the fuck was that? Insurance fraud. Why, hello there. Would you care to see my RGB lighting? I spent $3,000. Sir, this is a Wendy's.
Let's not let petty things like war divide us. Instead, how about I just let it divide you?
Oh shit, he's got RGBs. Let's get the fuck out.
Hey y'all, what's your favorite garden hose setting? Mine's Jetstream. My name is Obama. I have shit my doo-doo ass.
Don't worry, Obama. I'll protect you from this sidewalk. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to the first enemy in the game. Now he's the first 100 enemies in the game. This is the standout feature of Metal Gear Rising. The ability to cut anything, and I do mean anything. Nature, humans, telepathic traffic poles, a family of 4, and even staircases that are required to progress the game. I think that's an oversight. This was groundbreaking stuff for the PS3. Use it to hit weak points, confuse your enemies and prevent them from attacking, or accelerate deforestation.
What are you doing, Raiden?
Hey, what's up guys? It's your boy, Cursor in the middle of the screen gaming. And in this episode, we're gonna have it slightly off-center, just to let you know I acknowledged it and gave an attempt, but don't actually care enough to fully alleviate the problem. Watch this. Sedan to convertible transformation service. Slicing off hoods since 2018. We really need a sequel.
Most animals deserve to be extinct. Where the fuck is Raiden? Hang on, I think I'm hearing boss music. My game crashed. I'm just gonna run past everyone.
You're not gonna stop anyone! Check yourself. Where are you? You better be sick, dead, or...
Joe Biden, please help me pass the healthcare. Healthcare, you say? I'm a specialist. Ah, a new customer.
We're gonna be talking about the
Let's hope Obamacare covers euthanasia. My name is Obama. Shut up.
Stop right there.
Put that Prime Minister down.
President Bumcrack Osama.
Well, if it isn't Siri from The Witcher 3.
That's not my name.
Well, maybe if you got rid of that yee-ass haircut, you might get some Gwent cards on your deck. I'll put him down, alright. But no, I have a giant robot.
Federal agent spotted initiating.
CBT protocol.
Why didn't I see that? Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to the tutorial boss. We're currently undergoing a learning experience, the one you can only get with a giant laser. This is maybe the best game ever made. And although the gameplay is a little simple, the sheer scale makes me feel both empowered and quite intimidated. It's just a wonderful way to do it when you don't look like a cracked up rooster.
The final boss of every other Metal Gear game shows up as the first fight in this one to teach Raiden the rules of nature. Rule number 1, if you see a tree frog, eat it. Rule number 2, if you see a Metal Gear, suplex it. Not only does this fight look badass and kind of flip the power scaling on its head, but it's also the catalyst that made me realize this was a bad idea.
Of course, there's no need to worry, because Raiden is fucking jacked. Mission accomplished.
Hey, I'll play with you some other time.
Oh look, rank D. Yeah, don't remind me.
So Raiden runs all the way to—
Yo, I'm back, fucker. Who'd you like prosciutto? 2 Bayonetta sequels later, and Raiden comes face to face with
Dimes for Crimes, led by none other than Buff Bezos.
Mitch McConnell, please transfer.
Why do our politicians hog all the good missiles? They tried scanning me at a Walgreens, and I fucking hate Walgreens.
Obama!
Your prime has expired, Raiden, and so has his life.
Nice. It's time for the next boss fight. I say that sarcastically because most people would classify it as a fucking suicide.
As in, Raiden gets the shit kicked out of him so hard it had to take place in a tunnel so he could hide his shame from God.
I'm surprised this is on the train instead of in front of it. Face it, Jack.
You're a femboy.
You can't even hold a sword. What the fuck is a sword?
I'm not a femboy. I'm a Tom Jerry.
I could give you a demonstration, but first, what's your favorite hand? Well, my left. Great.
Raiden, I know you probably have everything under control, so we are switching to a new data plan. It's more affordable, but you won't be able to call for backup if the signal's blocked. Surely, this is no big deal. Just let us know when you are done pawning this noob.
I'm about to level up, Jack, and you look like just enough XP.
What's the matter? Never seen The Empire Strikes Back?
Oh fuck, he's using bullets.
kept you wait. Oh, Jesus Christ!
Also, who am I?
Yeah, wait, bro. I'm joining the circus.
I'll be back for you, bitch. So at least 2 minutes pass, and Raiden is traversing the vacuum of space on his way to the—
Doctor, got the photos printed, Bogos painted? What?
Well, you took quite the beating back there. He made you look like the black and white before product shot of infomercial.
Colonel, I'm trying to fly around, but the clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting— Raiden, I'm playing Genshin Impact, but I've run out of credit card debt to purchase Ganyu.
Raiden, your enemies are sponsored by Brondo. They have all the electrolytes your chlorophyllian heart needs.
So if you can you lend me a hand? I will surely stop collecting them.
You have a problem.
And of course, try preserving their left hands. I need to add them to my collection. Okay.
So after the roughest plane ride since Delta, we head to a third world shithole known as Russia.
Raiden then continues his mission to avenge Namadi,
President Bumsack of Chungus,
prevent the Desperado group from seizing the war economy,
and put an end to their illegal razor blade factory.
and play Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball.
Wait a second, where's the runway? Finally equipped with his new customizable gamer mouse body, Raiden begins his journey by encountering 3 helpless victims, knocking them to the air and scooping out their spines like fucking ice cream. You see, this is actually our primary method of healing, since every spine is filled to the brim with delicious electrolytes. This is the actual term used in the game. Just like American football, the soldiers of the future are fueled by Gatorade. We, however, are fueled by violence.
Having taken Metal Shop, this looks horrifying. It would appear that this one has separation anxiety. Hey guys, political unrest here, and I just cut down my only method of progression. They just let you do that. Raiden has a flashback from when he was a farmer.
They sowed their fate when they took this job. I'm just the Reaper.
Yeah, okay, what effect should I use? Find edges? Yeah, I don't think that one will be necessary. Okay, now we can Jesus Christ.
Raiden, I have nothing important to say. Just wanted to let you know that shit's bitchin'.
Hella.
Oh, hang on one second, I've got a call.
You should kill yourself now!
So anyways, we head to the streets to get acquainted with the stealth, but unfortunately for the populace, it's completely optional. So instead, we decide to fight the foot fetish tank. And let me tell you, this enemy is real fun to kill, especially considering their fucking jump speed.
Who needs their machines fights like these? Hey, move over, bitch.
Ah, yes, thank you. Oh my god. Whoa, that one's got like a centipede inside of him.
I'm trying to sneak around, but I'm...
Man, there really is no time between these cutscenes. Oh fuck.
Wait, what was that?
Known sex offender spotted.
Hey bro, ever been to SockCon?
What the dog doing? Ow.
What the fuck is a dog?
What that dog doing?
I am the smartest cyborg to ever grace mankind. I have surpassed the need for IQ testing and have over 1,500 answers on Quora.
Oh yeah? Well, tell me this. What will you have after 500 years?
I will have you dead whether I kill you now or not.
Pretty simple motives for such a gamer.
Anything else to prove your intellect? 1114 West 7th Street.
That could be anyone's address.
Zip code 7450.
You are such a fucking Philistine, Raiden.
Wait, how do you know my name?
I am pre-programmed with knowledge of everyone.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
Who's your owner then, little dog?
The NSA, but my handler is a white woman.
Damn, that's rough.
I will never eat peanut butter ever again.
For our next battle, we have Blade Wolf. Jesus. And let me say, if you don't know how to parry more than one attack, it's, time to learn. I, don't know what attack this is. Fortunately, Blade Wolf will stop yiffing and call in Meals on Wheels,
Oh, hell no. Hey, yo, where we dropping?
which allows us to partake of the Gatorade Eucharist.
Oh yeah, 100 Orbeez challenge.
We're game-stalking you, SSD, dumbass.
Okay, bro, could you let me... yeah, okay, now. Ow. Oh no, yes, I love having to freaking...
Now with the power of Jesus in our veins, we donate Blade Wolf to a kill shelter.
Blade Wolf gets euthanized for the time being.
And then he monologues.
You're gonna stay on my dick until you die.
Somehow.
And the game fast forwards until specifically I think of something funny to say. Side Borg, more like side bitch. Aw yo, turning this helicopter into a chopper. And everyone around here got that jank-ass hitbox.
Raiden, watch out, that's a door. I finally made it. Delaware.
At the Bitcoin factory.
I'm telling you, Gorbachev was in the Pizza Hut commercial. I don't believe you. Fine, be that way.
I've been moderating your Twitch for months, and you never told me you had a boyfriend.
Who are you?
Oh my god, she spoke to me.
Whoa, a woman!
Jesus fucking Christ. Raiden, watch out. That woman is live on Twitter.
After regaining his composure.
Now sufficiently disturbed, Raiden moves on to the best level in the game using my favorite mechanics. Inconvenient fencing, handy enemies with cool controls, and you better believe there's some bad stealth.
Raidenicus Silvermane, master of calisthenics, gets reminded of his primary school report card, works toward getting his medical doctorate. I believe the liver is located here, and tells Boris this is no time for jokes.
Watch out, your enemies are armed and dangerous.
This is no time for jokes.
Oh god, he was being serious.
It even has cameras with 0-degree vision. Just don't just step into the lasers.
Snake, are you okay? Snake?
Oh my god, it's a woman. Please stop that.
I've been waiting for you, Raiden. Shout out to Big Chungus29 for the donation.
Please stay back.
Well, if it isn't Onision. Well, if you're wanting to save the children, first you're going to have to beat me.
Sorry, Jack, but my stream demands you die.
God, I wish that was me.
That can be arranged.
Children!
Welcome to the world's first boss fight, where the battle is against your own
It
controller.
was also around this point where the long-term ramifications of this goddamn decision started to show.
Provided, of course, that I don't throw that shit against a wall. In this confrontation, we fight the dark-skinned tomboy GF that I've always dreamed of.
Of a hit new first-party Nintendo title, all whilst trying to fend off her army of marketable amiibo figurines.
Juggling and slaughtering several varieties of jihadist Bakugan. If I were forced to describe the experience, it would be poggers or perhaps Pega, especially after Raiden achieves the miracle of flight when you fire the animators.
Now, I could show you me struggling to remember how healing works in its entirety, but I think it'll be more effective to go the entertaining route. So, basically what happens is Raiden tests out his epic new pair of Yeezys with a kick towards Mistral. Understandably shaken by this, she retaliates with a swift blow to the chest, causing Raiden to flop over and convulse because I'm playing on hard mode. Raiden recovers and ungrounds a fucking tree because of course he would, and teaches Mistral the third rule of nature. In an attempt to escape, Raiden once again stumbles and couldn't find the button on his life alert necklace because I'm playing blindfolded. Mistral finishes off Raiden with an exclamation of, "Your shoe's raggedy," sending him into a spiral of self-doubt and buyer's remorse. AKA, I died 17 times. Thank you, Platinum Games.
But despite some of the occasional frustration, this battle is one of the best. Plus, I like it when women hit me. Yeah, that's some cool theme music, bitch.
Yes! That was cool!
I lost.
Wait, what? How?
Your purpose in life is to be in my stream sucking on my dick daily.
I see.
In an effort to avoid copyright infringement, Raiden takes out the hip, iconic female protagonist and watches as her Twitch chat goes ballistic.
My stream! It's Call of Line! You are truly weird, champ!
Is that a bad thing?
I can't believe you've done this. She even smoked weed.
You make me want to kill myself faster, but no matter.
I can no longer live in this world.
With my death, you will never find our secret base at 29th Avenue, Mexico City!
What the fuck?
These are the coordinates.
God damn.
The simp blew himself up.
I'm turned on.
Raiden, we need to pick you up. What's your location?
I'm in a Chinese factory.
Oh great, and it's a boy. From defeating Mistral, we can upgrade our secondary weapon to the, I don't know how to pronounce this. I don't speak italics. After restraining myself from making jokes about the French for 30 whole minutes, we see our titular Ashen protag travel to Egypt to defeat Dio and his
Solid lead for his Metal Gear Rising Revengeance 2013 video game. It's up to Sonic the Hedgehog to make his way to the city of Mexico, complete with his 50 pounds of smuggled cocaine and a stolen Mercedes. Are you wearing a sombrero?
Don't tell me you already forgot my quinceañera. It's funny because we are in Mexico or something.
It's my disguise. I'm trying to blend in. You are trying to give me a fucking brain aneurysm.
Your destination is on the right.
Now it's time for Raiden and his small pit bull to make their descent into Fallout 3.
Wow, Raiden, you are so funny and smart. Fucking Windows 11. Raiden commits an allegory for where Konami has gone and descends into the conspiracy sewers in search of the Tomb of Billionaires. Hey guys, this area is friggin' disgusting. Let's go save some children, apparently.
Hey, what's up gamers? Maxor here, and today we're gonna be questioning why Blade Wolf is packing an entire bakery.
We get warned about some black crocodiles, as if I have time to worry about pipeline zoology.
Better keep playing the game to bleach my eyes. What's up gamers, it's Maxor here. And today we are being beat to death by a gorilla. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. It's a little weird to me that we're having more trouble with Harambe than a giant robot.
The Survivors Association is dying out and I'm at my limit. I mean, I just can't. Oh, there's the freaking black crocodiles.
Raiden opens him up like a Pokemon fan after ripping out his organs. Thank God that's the only enemy, otherwise I'd have problems.
Wait, sounds like someone's getting pinged.
Oh my God, it's a Smash tournament.
Go Gadget knife.
Oh good, new enemies. I was just about to run out of those.
A ninja, Kawabanga. Let's
fucking evacuate.
Okay, but seriously, this enemy doesn't want to hit me.
Konnichiwa, compadre. Oh wait, you speak English.
It's alright, I don't have a Twitter account.
You speak English?
What the fuck is he saying? Can you repeat that? Listen, I don't know what a McDonald's does.
Me name George, like Georgetown.
Isn't that the place where they drank all the Kool-Aid and died?
No, that's Jonestown.
Jonestown? As in the massacre? Pretty morbid of you to bring up.
Wait, are you gaslighting me?
After abandoning a child to his death, we're finally able to play the rest of the level. Raiden equips a cardboard box once used in a famous, well-known video game series. called Smash Brothers.
That's Wario, Snake. He also attacks by farting.
And this is a revelation somehow. It couldn't be because of nostalgia.
Colonel, did you see it? A white translucent orb moves to the bottom left of the screen. So what do you think? Snake, you incapacitated 4 civilians.
Okay, so we can just... oh, shit.
Stealth's my specialty.
Now you two can remain undiscovered in any public part. Oh, fuck. Let's just move on. Now finished with the ape exhibit.
The quest to save the children intensifies as we break into the Black Crocodile maintenance lab.
But first you need to take a dump.
Wait, what?
We're finally free to explore the secret base entirely without suspicion. For 2 minutes. In that time, it's up to Raiden to escort an entire congregation to meet God. Stealth is of course optional, but so is my mercy.
Raiden breaks into Amazon's daycare service to give the employees their weekly evaluation.
Now heading to the confessional, Raiden finds something that he was never supposed to see.
Something truly horrific.
Hi, it's Fitz with Slap Chop. Slap you trouble boy. Slap you got big jump these days.
I'm gonna leave this game for a while, play some good old Gary's mod. We get a call from Boris Johnson.
Raiden, did you see those brains looking at you? Those were the fans of the hit Minecraft YouTuber Dream. I know it must have been pretty scary.
And he tells us that the baddies are keeping the brains of children in Futurama jars, piloting the various zoo exhibits we fought on our journey. And to figure out why,
better purge that trauma with a
wasted game mode,
says the developers. Oh hell yeah. Salary docked. Hey bro, you're looking kinda stupid.
This lasts an entire minute if you don't walk past everyone. Using some proprietary software, we assume the role of the US government and spy on the bad guys' webcams before selling them crack.
No, I'm with the science team.
They talk about plot, and from what I can gather, the Desperado Sentai were looking to jumpstart the war economy. They say that a lot.
Their evil and dastardly plan is to restart the war economy by fueling conflict in Syria and Donbass, then making a gigantic profit by selling weaponized Baby Shark to the military. But instead of selling a Boston Dynamics dog like
YouTubers, they figured the best option was to head to the playground and steal children to subject to government-funded binaural beats.
To consult Mr. Epstein.
I swear I'm making this shit up. I know that all sounds terrible, but I'm gonna make a call-out post about this.
So with our next target identified, we advance further until we find the giant robot.
Hey bro, you ever seen the end of Evangelion? This has nothing to do with that.
Here we encounter a Metal Gear grad unit, and for a boss that doesn't give a speech longer-winded than Toho sequels, it should be easy, right? Left. It has these modular plates of armor that took the Bloodshed skill tree and forcibly evolved into offensive ninja swatters.
Yo, this music has slaps.
Which reinforces the statement, the best defense is having you dead.
And if this hallway has anything to say about it, we're in for a fun boss fight. Raiden endures 8 hours of being stunned before playing his reverse Uno card and trapping it in a corner for 2 minutes, dicing up his armor and clapping him faster than that family on the highway in my Ford Mustang. Don't worry, he's a basic enemy in the next mission.
Okay, I've just been alerted there are 2 difficulties harder than this one, so I'm gonna quit pretending that I'm struggling because I'm gonna lose a lot of weekends in the future. Okay, Optimus Crime.
Oh my god, I can't possibly cut through glass.
Who could be behind all this child trafficking?
Stop right there, Raiden, or I'll blow this child.
Let me tell you something, dog. This ain't got a motherfucking thing to do with allegations.
Do it, Raiden. Kill him.
How am I supposed to know which one's the real you?
What the fuck are you talking about right now? Are you being for real?
Who is that? His head. I'll blow his head open. Wait, are you for real? I don't have time for this conversation. Children are in danger. Do you know what a gun does? What's a gun? So at least 9 seconds happen and Ride Inside is driving to hell.
Fed up with his country girl lifestyle, Jack the Frosting moves to the big city to fulfill his dreams of becoming a world-renowned hairstylist.
All the while taking his eyes off the road with some CNN.
Thanks for saving me again, stranger. I hadn't needed rescuing that bad since that time I worked for Elon.
Anytime, kid. Anytime. Sawcon. Never heard of it. Might actually be something I'd want to get tickets for.
Oh sweet, my programming is on.
Super Idol de Charo. Donate.
You know, America isn't so bad after all. After being in Mexico for so long, I'm starting to miss how peaceful it can be, especially the police.
What are you doing? Saving Dream Stands was not part of your contract.
I can't rest until the kids are safe. Dateline NBC can only do so much.
It's not so simple, Raiden. He produces his content legally and only hangs around preschools on weekends.
Hold that thought.
Raiden evades the evil forces of big sobriety as they attempt to suppress another innocent drunk driver, careening through the nightmare known as Denver before encountering the police budget.
Skip it up and down.
The FDA finally catches up with our cereal slicist after years of butchery in an unsanitary cooking environment. Raiden does to a car door what a horse did to me when I was 7.
And showing off his toned legs.
Wait a second, boys. He's white.
I'm sorry, officer. I was just so busy playing League of Legends.
Alright, I've heard enough. Deadly force authorized.
Oh, fuck. We are now forced to fight the hypothetical dystopian scenario where the government and police are influenced by corporations. Specifically, the corporation that we've come to volunteer for blood donations. Although, Joe Raiden seems to be fighting their army of interns because most of them use a stick. Besides, of course, the military-grade Roombas. Raiden heads into an office
and fends off a police onslaught in a quirky new sitcom.
Through the organs of an officer and inside the biggest elevator ever made. We take it down the hard way. Also, they forgot to limit my turn speed. There's even a subway section with this cool new enemy that I've never seen before.
Hey guys, what freaking, I give up. I enjoyed this section of the game as it really makes you feel like living in an urban environment. I mean, they really got everything spot on, from the outlet stores, subterranean railways. Is anyone out there? Okay, wait, where am I? The giant mechs. The crime rate. But I did have a feeling something was missing.
I don't think anything can ruin this. What's up, gamers? God damn it.
Oh wait, there he is. Hello, Raiden. This is your good friend, George Orwell. Just kidding. Us meeting here was by no means a coincidence. And check it out. I'm on a building and a billboard, and I'm trying to make an announcement. Raiden is a bitch.
My sword is a tool of justice.
Will you shut up, man? Seriously, what is your deal?
I took the Myers-Briggs personality test and kept getting the depressed ones.
And that gives you permission to gerrymander your opponents? They're people too, you know. Just and listen for a second.
Let me tell you something important, Raiden. You're a normie and a beta male cuck. I'm only here to dispense justice. That's cringe, Jack, and your setup is weak. You can't even project yourself onto a building or a billboard. Your clout doesn't mean anything. It's worthless. Cope and seethe, Jack. Why don't you go back to Facebook and post some minion memes? No, that's not the point. Do you see now? All this murder and you still aren't based. You bastard. Shut the fuck up and listen for a moment. Oh my god, it's the cringe Nene baby.
Yo, is that the guy who said PogChamp wasn't funny?
You bitch. I'm not actually a cop. I just wanted to fit in.
What is this?
Stop right there. What the fuck is wrong with his hair? What are you doing?
Oh god, that must mean I'm unfunny. I can't take this shit, man.
I bought my badge on Wish.com. I shouldn't even be here.
He looks like Sonic impregnated a vending machine. No, stop it. He even has a fake chin.
Knock it off.
Can't you see, Jack? How will you repent for your irredeemable actions?
Do you see now, Jack? How can a cringe lord like you ever hope to kill my police officer?
We're gonna be talking about the
No fun. No fuck. So after chopping the authorities so fast that their bodies are steaming,
having world records sped ran the 5 stages of grief.
Raiden gains a brain hemorrhage from watching my editing, which affects his movement slightly.
Punished Venom Rick Beato emotionally strains himself across the street.
Now emotionally compromised, we head through the mandatory stealth section,
dodging precarious hazards like cars and other unmoving objects.
You know, eventually.
We made it. The entire state building.
It's Empire State Building, and we're in Denver.
How pleased you are to chop away, Jack the Ripper. You could say that I'm a big fan of
what?
Your work.
God damn it.
My name is Monsoon, of the Shitposters Initiative, of the Sussy Imposters. What the fuck? Emergency meeting. Go Gadget Salami Lid.
The Salami Lid.
We're gonna be talking about the
Please stop. No. There's something genuinely wrong with
you people. Why can't you be like normal supervillains?
It's just a little trolling, Jack. You're in the land of the free, after all. And your idea of freedom is enslaving children.
We're an organization of enlightened individuals who found the military complex quite simple, really.
And do you know what the Civil War was? Apple-bottom jeans, Raiden. What? Boots with the fur.
So tell me, who saves the cringe from the man who saves the cringe?
You're the ones trolling them, encouraging their behavior. Of course they get bullied. Cause you make it funny as hell, bro.
Mao, what meme template did you end up on the wrong side of? That's a pretty soy reaction if you ask. Troll or be trolled, Jack. Jake Paul taught me that.
Free will is a myth. Religion is a joke. We're all pawns controlled by something greater. Memes, the DNA of the soul.
They shape our posts,
Our culture, our clout.
expose someone to sped up gifs long enough, they will learn to get real.
How about full shit? Is that a meme? No, it fucking isn't, you amoeba.
So what you gonna do? Cope about it or become like me, an epic Quora gamer?
Observe how I twirl my pens in class.
You'll never be based with memes like that. You're right.
Wait, what?
About me, I mean. What? I thought I could be just like you, but that is a mistake.
I thought I could just walk off the internet and into a normal life. But if killing soldiers is cringe, then I guess that makes me the lol cow.
But based? Perhaps I am cringe, but that makes me free. That's sus. Doctor, turn off my cringe inhibitors. But Raiden, you'll lose subscribers. Do it.
Hey yo, cringe check.
I was fucking joking. Why did you do it?
Jesus Christ, I literally have a titanium fedora, and I'm starting to think that this is getting edgy.
You think you can just log off, Jack? I'm starting to see what you're getting at. And if based means what I think it means, then caring about your shitty posts is a long way off.
That name you love so much. Jack the Ripper, was it? You know what he did to prostitutes, right? Well, how about I treat you like one? He killed them. I'm gonna kill you!
It'll be no match for my PNG Jitsu. An epic Quora gamer.
Metal Gear Dark Souls is a fast-paced back-and-slash action motion picture, and my favorite black comedy that has a game attached to it. In this game franchise, known for being so straightforward, there are hour-long essays made by different people trying to explain it. You play as Virgil from the DMC5 series, who tasks himself with saving every child on Earth through means of separating enemy body parts, like how my brain separates from anything productive when I listen to the Guilty Gear soundtrack. If you've seen part 1 of this series, welcome back to the Let's Play. But if you're a dirty part skipper, that is okay. I too have seen Star Wars. In our previous of Chronicles, we saw Jack the Rising trudge through the industrial districts of Abkhazia, the insane working conditions of Activision Blizzard, and plowed through Denver to meet with our greatest of foes. And that brings us to our currentest of conquests, finding an umbrella for the incoming monsoon, escalating the World Trade Marshall Building, and delving into the intensive theory of elevator music along the way.
In this boss fight against the Monsus battle bus, Raiden rages against the moral degeneracy of violence in movies and sex on TV, using his good old-fashioned values upon which he used to rely. During which we are subjected to an onslaught of attacks at average speed for a cheetah, demanding the absolute most of the player to survive the human spaghetti. So if you thought Blade Wolf was a real fun boss to parry, then I've got news for you. We've got more edge in this fight than Bloodborne on the PlayStation 1. Monsoon can fucking teleport. He throws helicopters for fun.
This is Pequod arriving shortly in hell.
After getting our minds blown with his weapons-grade philosophical insight, Monsoon attacks us with his non-transparent size in an act of what I like to call sharpening the bell curve. And he is the median.
You vape, bro?
This boss fight is good, as in I wish I had access to affordable healthcare good. Monsoon might actually be the smartest enemy in the game because he stays one step ahead and does Raiden's job for him.
What's that? An EMP? Oh no, my pacemaker.
Despite being the funniest shit on Earth, this fight is anything but pointless. If neither D-Dog nor Sombra taught you how to parry, this man will, as it'll make you time your reactions harder than the Fine Brothers. He may be built differently, but we are willed Slytherin-loo, and we don't back down so easily against Fantastic Four knockoffs. Not gonna lie, Monsoon is kinda ripped apart. Monsoon, more like Monswoon, because his magnets are pretty attractive.
Magnets? How the fuck do they work?
Ooh, okay, yeah, maybe not.
And his preferred method of dodging is self-bisection. He knows he's 3 edges away from being a Sonic OC, and you know what? I fucking dig it.
Hey Jack, ever been to the Washington Monument? Oy vey, get ready for my super droidal attack.
So after like 50 Brazilian attempts of pure fucking adrenaline, Raiden sprints up the Washington Monument and Monsoon's all like,
"Do it! You won't, bitch!"
And then Raiden's all like, and it's all really cool, I swear, just take my word for it.
Thank you. I spent 4 days editing that. Now excuse me as I take this call.
The memes.
You are decapitated. Don't worry, it's just a little trolling, right?
Do not repost my memes back at me.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about that, because your memes end here. Metal Gear Rising: Sons of Delivery and DiGiorno is my favorite political and economic simulator, well intended to teach the player the basics of price slashing and how to best divide the country as quickly as possible. The answer, of course, is manually. In this visually engaging stock market index, we play as Jack the Wood Chipper, a man, probably, on a quest to renew the job market one life at a time. So if you've seen part 1 of my philosophically charged video essay on the deep and interesting Metal Gear lore, which I totally understand, then welcome back. And if you're viewing this series for the first time, well, that's technically okay. You're just gonna be more confused than an American at a salad bar. Last time on Metal Gear Rising: Guns of the Priests. But as for now, our protagonist, Raiden with Biden, is forced to argue with a decapitated head about memes. That's not made up. I know the rest is made up, but that's genuine. Fresh off his adventures to the Orange Dimension and the insides of American police, it's up to our hero to avenge Obama's death through the slaughter of the unmelanated, learning the true meaning of based through many trials, tribulations, and his guest seat at the Joe Rogan podcast.
Troll or be trolled. You were based in the end.
Got it, broski. With the defeat of Heavy Rain, we unlock his magnetic size he calls, and I practiced for this one, Despacito.
Finally finding himself at the entrance to Amazon warehouses with manageable stab wounds. Ugh, damn it, I need a token black person.
What the fuck?
Key and Peele, this blood loss has made me delirious. Tell me a story.
There once was a silent
Holy shit.
What's up, Genghis Gang? It's your boy, Sal from Khan Academy, and welcome back to fucking Oops 2 Electric Sword. Oh, and as you can see, I upgraded the cursor. Yeah, I got it from this cool website. So we enter the building.
Hosted by Mr. Mosby. After which, the game sends the ATF to stop me from freeing the Second Amendment.
Inside the Walmart Supercenter, Raiden goes to the gun section and finds an armed turret.
I am forced to take matters into my own hands. This was back when turret sections were the pinnacle of game design.
He's all like, thought they'd be bigger. After dispatching some harpies and multiple panes of glass brought to you by Windows 10, Raiden takes a hint from the stairs in the movie The Staircase, directed by Lateral Ascent Productions, and uses the elevator.
Excuse me, fellas, I'm just heading to this normal-sized elevator.
Raiden, Sundowner is at the top of the building.
Got it, Doc. On my way. Ha! Got you! It's an answering machine, you dumbass!
God damn it. Please leave a message.
And I'm playing another gotcha game, okay? Please destroy all records of my credit card debt before the police come. Welcome, one and holocaust, to a classic stealth game named Metal Gear Solid 2. We're currently undergoing a secret mission to destroy Scandalous Snake. Raiden, we have to prevent Joe Biden's America. You have to stop. You're too late, Corn Pop. I have already vocoded your voice to Gangster's Paradise.
Once up the elevator, we find a door.
Raiden, watch out!
To prevent this door from being lit, we need to break 4 electrical boxes scattered throughout the floor. There's a lot of tough enemies here who are tending to very serious business, and we have to move slowly and methodically as to not interrupt.
We use our Batman vision to carefully locate the bank records and also the rocket launcher. This puzzle is a great way to simulate the real office experience if you work for Blizzard.
Raiden, if we were to marry, would that make you my bride-in? Typical fanfiction.
It isn't easy being this stealth.
Stealth's my specialty.
Oh god, why do I have so much health? Oh wait, yeah, no, thank you for running.
I saw what you did to Magneto. It was polarizing.
Bro, I love this part. These enemies are so much fun to fight. Oh wait, now's my chance. Oh god, I gotta get out of here.
I can smell you.
No, get away. Come on. He'll be no match for Raiden's iconic, famous, straight-up rocket launcher. Ah, there he is. The mastermind. Kill. Yo, honestly, scariest shit in my life. I swear to god, I'm gonna slightly tilt every painting on my way out. Raiden hears news of the Autopsy fan club having an open mic night, and decided to cut open a bunch of more dudes to pass their initiation.
So after expunging the records of Overwatch 2, Raiden runs through fucking Black Friday. This makes Vietnam look like clown college.
The hall monitors of World Marshal High are in hot pursuit of Raiden due to his devious licks.
We even have a Richard Nixon.
That's the guy who went to sock on.
His name is Josh.
As you can see, the situation has escalated.
I'm alive. I'm a Huey, and I'm coming.
Oh, that's anticlimactic. I should make this part of the video really boring when I'm editing.
What is up, gamers? Maxor here, and today we're gonna be entering the what the fuck?
I don't even know what to say about this one. This is just out of place. Of course, scouting wire. I really hate the gunpowder economy. This would appear to be the zone of bad Steam recommendations.
So it turns out that Bezos is a real big fan of Japanese culture. Like, a really big fan of Japanese culture. To the extent that he filled this building with ninjas. Don't worry, they still use rockets. The decor is so goddamn oriental, it's killing dolphins.
So the Sudoku fan club was a bit busy this week.
Raiden traverses the Hidden Leaf Village with the DK crew. And enters the first elevator built and designed with elephants in mind. Or just your mom.
After engaging in some much-needed diplomacy, we come across this level. I love this part. This part's great. Aside from battling it out with many anemones, and the one soldier who thinks he's threatening.
Nice try.
Nice try? Dog, I have reduced you to flesh potato status. I don't think you're in a position to be saying that.
We fight a gauntlet of enemies for several minutes as I reenact my trips to the Humane Society. You will never catch me, nor will you find the weapon. How tall is this fucking building? This is half of the level.
First, we must think outside the box, and then ascend to a higher self. One must endure great suffering to achieve enlightenment. I really hate this part, and I wouldn't have to deal with it if Raiden just took the freaking stairs like he promised. The only silver lining to the situation is they finally got my favorite flavor in stock. Yummy, blue raspberry.
So we get off of Mr. Bones' wild ride, which allows us to booze and cruise all the way to the moon, apparently. What is that music I'm hearing?
Watch out, Raiden, or you'll die.
Now what the hell is this? Man, if you don't cut that shit out.
After taking the last ascent and opening the door of truth, are you seeing a pattern?
Oh golly, oh Geo Gillibrand. I can't wait to see what the game has in store for me now after all those long combat arena. What?
Raiden turns off ad block for like a second, and a couple of Google androids come to remind him that Squarespace is a website that exists.
So I want everyone to meet my cool and original boss design named Mistral. This is essentially what the Patriots were doing the entire time. AI Dennis Prager was merely a distraction. These fuckers were synthesizing VTubers. So now we're forced to fight their robotic fleshlight and her huge testicles. This battle serves as a great moment to see just how far you've come as a player, both in ability and tolerance for the best game mechanic. Don't worry though, I'm still very bad. Thank God that shit's over. Now we can move on. God damn it. Really bold move making me fight Monsoon again after 20 minutes. And yeah, that includes the pants attack. Fucking Skeletron Prime looking ass.
I guess you could say a good meme never dies, Jack.
How the hell did an android learn to move like this?
Well, Confucius confused me and Genghis calmed me. Goro Majima, however, taught me breaker style.
God, please take me out of this hell. I've had enough memes today. Look, it's Shadow, and he's a nice cock. Pretend you didn't see anything today.
Quiet now. Class is in session. Well, if it ain't the feds.
Unhand these brains, Jeff. They're children.
And kids are cruel, Jack. They just lose touch with it at the ripe old age of 12.
Wait, what?
War crime this, can't eat the drywall that. Microwaving mice is wrong, they say.
What the fuck?
You remember Brain Pop, don't you? Tim and Moby are teaching them how to cook ricin'. You breaking bastard. Not to worry. Kids love video games. That's why I got them all set up, spinning the wheel on my favorite gacha games. And that's just the beginning. We got a whole curriculum set up for them in this matrix of Minecraft speedruns. I wonder what they're dreaming about. How else is a man supposed to make his impact?
You refrigerated a preschool for fucking JPEGs.
You think I made the market for Ganyu, Jack? Like every casino's just a big old conspiracy? Bullshit! Gambling's just a part of who we are. I just market it to sexy children. Is that why you got resting mugshot face? No, that's why your mama dead. Besides, demand for my products is about to skyrocket. Like the good old days after 9/11.
Wait a minute, 9/11 is bad.
Speak for yourself. Let's debate this on the roof. I hope none of this is ever taken out of context. So, after just explaining how the education system works, he reminisces back on when Bethesda was a company. What kind of Skyrim shit was I on when I wrote? Okay. Since the good old days after 9/11. Oh wait, that's a typo. Sundowner gives Raiden a backstage pass so he can go murder him on his helicopter pad. He then says some shit that could probably be used against him in court. Looks like you're a gotcha player at heart.
Is that because of my brain damage?
No, it's because you go after children, and there ain't enough room in this preschool for the two of us. Now activating hood of deflectors. Like I said, kids are cool, Jack.
And I'm very in touch with my inner child.
And I love minors.
I love this fucking guy.
Welcome to the Bastard, featuring his tax shield.
As for the fight itself, it's probably one of the few I would consider to be, bad. Well, at least if you do it the practical way. Let me explain.
This battle is comprised of 2 distinct phases, each one easier than the last.
Sundowner has 2 forms, defense form and racist form. In order to combat his bigotry at the source, you need to meticulously cut through his shields and sever the arms that connect them.
And for some reason, a helicopter, go-go gadget concealed carry. In his first phase, we simulate beating to death a cheeky goblin using money to compensate for his lack of human empathy. And by the second phase, it's quite obvious why he does it. This means it's up to us to cut each shield individually so we can play the game. And yes, you explode when you miss. Not only this, but his health is the length of a Cambodian life in 1977, meaning once you get past that, the fight is basically over.
The problem lies in that the game never really explains this to you, and you could fight and defeat him with little to no issue while he's in defense mode.
In fact, it's quite easy to just not get past his shields ever and straight up kill him the fungular entertainment way, featuring Sheldon Cooper from the Big Bong Sorority.
So 90% of the fight just looks like...
But if you do this, you're basically annihilating all enjoyment from orbit. I personally recommend standing there and just waiting for Jeff to, present.
I don't know, bro. That seems pretty, scandalous of you. I might also divide people a bit by admitting the OST here isn't my favorite either. I'm sorry, it's just not my preferable trap beat. My Fantano machines did not harden in response to musical trauma. Overall, I feel like they could have made fighting him a lot more satisfying considering his build-up, but it's not like a big deal or anything.
So enjoy that second phase while you can, because this music is a gift from God. This is as bad shit as it looks.
Enemies just see it! I'm animated, I'm alive, my heart's beating, it's got hot blood going through it. You wanna fight? Better believe you've got one! You know the smell of the game!
Can you tell that's my favorite song?
Son of a bitch! You got me!
Good! After defeating the funny man, we can use his iconic scissor blades he calls Bloodlust. Fans of this weapon also typically enjoy the following. Number 1, cheating. Seriously, this weapon has no right being this strong. And I think they made it that way on purpose because Hideki Kamiya just wants you to get to the end of the game already, like I do.
I upgrade Raiden's item as we board a helicopter being driven by a, Doctor. How did you get an aircraft? Oh, credit card debt, of course.
For the last time, I said I don't have Uno. Yes, you do. It comes with your Xbox. Well, I don't have it. It's a card game. They don't even charge you for it.
By the way, Raiden, do you remember that bank you sent to the past tense? It was like carving a pumpkin. Well, I think you missed one. I can't go to prison, Raiden. Why? Because you play Genshin? No, Raiden. I'm a Nazi.
Now, there's a couple of blips on the radar. Do you have any green cards? Doc, we're trying to get out of America, not back in. That's it, out of my helicopter. You can deal with it yourself, with your Yu-Gi-Oh cards or whatever.
Well, time to kill myself. What the fuck are you talking about? There's so much Hearts of Iron to play. I'm gonna not see you in a second. Not today, I guess. So, Doctor tries to kill Raiden anyways, and he responds by dividing the public. The hard way.
After activating his trap card. So you do have Uno! Raiden learns how gravity works.
Talk about low-budget flights, no food or movies, I'm out of here!
So
Raiden takes quite the tumble.
Raiden hits his head so badly that he lands in a different game.
I guess that makes up for all the rising he was doing earlier.
The volume is a little bit you know, it's just slightly it's kind of loud. The graphics are a little different. Raiden heads to the gas station and uses the Zandatsu to cut through the environment dynamically. Yeah, that seems like how it works. This isn't even Metal Gear Rising anymore. I'm just playing Roblox games. Raiden survives the impact of a sedan when I was a child and gets utterly destroyed in Denver again, just like me on a Saturday night, and is forced to play a previous level but backwards. Thank you, level designer.
I enjoyed this part. I had quite the blast. Raiden gets a Yeezy upgrade, so now he can wear real shoes. It made the ninja run a lot more like momentum based. It's kind of tricky to use. They made the Zandatsu a lot more cinematic. I kind of like it. Takes a bit longer though. And of course, the police are still on us. They just never seem to give up, do they?
Master, they're doing 40 in a school zone.
Raiden, quit vandalizing and go steal a vehicle.
Oh shit, a free bike.
Nice answering machine.
Don't worry, it's a rental. There are rumors that the Nords are attempting to capture the whole of Solstheim. Anyone looking for work should consider the Fighters Guild. I hear they're always looking for new recruits. Raiden, you ran over a child 9 miles back. What are you going to do? Good day.
If my sword is a tool of justice, then I'll be the juster in this desert of just desserts, in this supreme court of the mind.
Oh, so now you decide to stop. I'm running late. Oh, don't worry, Raiden. The clown college is closer than you think. Yeah, it's right in front of me. Kill yourself.
It would appear that my companion Mechanion is conversing with the enemy. Beeth this a friend ship or a foe boat?
Why are you speaking like that? The hell are they putting in those electrolytes?
You snooze, you lose, Raiden. So don't leave me snoring.
Hey man, that's sleepist.
Your words are as dull as your blade.
Good. Then I guess I'll just have to beat you with it.
Yes, I like that.
Your ass will always be cringe, and my ass will always be thick. 497 North Parker Drive. Oh, good. You're getting more based by the day. But I live with my mother. Is this her house?
World Star.
In this duel between two equally matched swordsmen of various speeds, it's up to us to defeat the weakest Brazilian male.
Jetstream Sam goes from Latino to Latinias. Because this is one of the best fights in the game, like Monsoon, it's pretty based on reaction time, and that dictates how much fun you'll be having.
This guy's out here making the rainforest look like a fucking joke. And the best part is, there's no bullshit in this fight. No minions, no shields, no Monsoon telling me about fucking Among Us. It's just you, the sunset, and the soil.
I especially like the part where he gets bored and just straight stabs you like a Japanese politician. Bro, can I get close to you? Oh, okay, no. I don't know why, but Raiden getting knocked back like 1 billion feet is just like the funniest shit to me. It just goes flying every single time.
This is the best boss ever, holy shit.
I don't know what hurts my feelings more, his attacks or his words. Shit really hits the fan when he loses his grip on reality. He begins punching you with his arms and kicking you with his legs, which is somehow a lot more terrifying.
Raiden disarms Wham Slam Bam Sam, which causes him to lose his McFucking marbles, and this somehow makes the fight harder. I mean, he straight up punches you like he's in goddamn Yakuza. Hey Raiden, look at this cool bug I found. Oh Raiden, no need to flip out.
You must love the earth like you love your mother. Go on, kiss the earth.
It hurts. Harder.
Come on.
Fuck. Dude's got thunder thighs bigger than the power grid.
Dude looks like he could roundhouse a cement mixer. I really wonder what these two are like in high school. He just does not stop. It's getting to the point where it's actually funny.
Your barbecue, boy. Sunday school special shirt ass, boy. Your ass is like an exotic cricket, your little ugly ass, boy. Tap dancing frog looking ass, boy.
Sam will test every single neuron in your corpus callosum with unrelenting and dangerous attacks strong enough to burn a hole in my Adderall supply. It's not a drug problem, it's a drug solution. And that is just phase 1. God help you when he picks up that sword again.
After countless insults and comebacks to said insults, you stab him outside of the safe zone like in Fortnite, in which he dies instantly.
Guess I don't have a choice. I challenge you to a debate. What the fuck? No.
You're pretty good.
Dies of cringe. So Raiden goes to inspect his kill like a cat.
As it turns out, his only cybernetic augment was his right arm, meaning this flesh-ass and normal person was able to style on a guy who juggled a Metal Gear.
This man dunked on Raiden harder than Kobe after he threw an AV unit, and he did it by juicing.
He's so cool, I'm surprised he isn't played by Chris Pratt. Now that he's dead, I guess I'll have to swap out my NFT for something else. Where's the, yeah, that'll do. Oh, wait a minute, there's DLC. From Sam's defeat, we don't get access to any cool secondary. Instead, we take along the Crimson Weeb stick he calls the Muramasa.
With a 5-star gacha rarity and 33% crit rate.
Fun fact, the reason swords in this game are able to cleave through metal without getting dull is because they have a specific frequency they move at on a molecular level. Sam's sword is stronger than Raiden's because it has a higher frequency. This means that canonically throughout this entire game, we've been fighting each other with vibrators.
Raiden, you have a motorcycle, why are you sprinting there?
Why don't we just relax and turn on the radio? Would you like ham?
Oh, yes, yes, that's good. Watame, my beloved.
Damn, dog, give me some of that. I'm on crack!
Raiden McFucking breaks into NASA so he can go somewhere quickly. You see, the current president, George Bush, has made a horse race across America. That way, he can assemble all of the votes and activate the guns of the Patriot Act. But to understand what that means, we have to head to a previous game. It's Metal Gear Solid 4 again, and the Clinton Foundation controls the entire planet. The only thing standing in their way is the now unsolid Snake, because he's old. David, I want you to meet someone very important to me. His name is Joe Biden. I have kept him alive using the miracle of child sacrifice.
We choose truth over facts.
And I'm gonna choose death over life. Wow, that sure made everything easy to understand.
We finally arrive at the Aeronautics Center and meet up with an old friend.
Oh my god, it's my dad.
I have a daughter? I mean, how are things going? Sweetie?
I've returned with a puppy.
Haha, I was placed in an accelerated program at a young age, so I never had a chance to make real friends.
Oh, that sounds odd.
Yeah, now they got me working on this fucking rocket thing, so yeah, I guess I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, anyways, do you know where Daddy can buy some cigarettes? Last time you got those, you disappeared for 10 years. I know. So have you ever heard of NFT trading? No, what is that? Well, you start by buying a monkey. Can you feed the monkey? Nah, but you can sell it for a rocket or some shit.
Nice, nice. Bye.
Now with our transportation acquired, we blast off into fucking space.
Parental confusion aside, because apparently that's fairly odd, we blast off into subspace orbit in search of some corrupt politician who's residing in the Middle East, because of course they are.
Our goal is to reach the utopia of Pakistan and stop the evil empire of America.
To put an end to Operation Tecumseh, a mysterious objective to cause worldwide panic for reasons we don't yet know. But to understand this, we have to go back and know our protagonist a little bit better. Back to Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Piece of Shits. The year is 2014. All is not well in the nursing home. I'm rich and I hate my son-in-law. Also, Raiden's still a cyborg and gets beat up a lot. But to understand this, we need to go back even further. The game that predicted the future. And man, does some stuff happen in it. In 2001, a man by the name George Sears, CEO of the hit-failing business, you guessed it, Circuit City, decided to downscale his ambitions and instead run for president. He gets elected with the help of the Patriots, yet another mysterious organization that plans to take control over what information is publicly available. I'm telling you this because it's later revealed that Georgie is another genetic clone of Big Boss, and Raiden's adoptive mentor. This is where I watched my parents die, Solidus.
This is where I killed your parents.
Wait, what?
Yes, it was I who killed them. Seethe about it, lesser protagonist.
I'll kill you. I won, and my feelings are still intact.
Cringe ass.
What?
Jabroni ass.
No!
Femboy looking.
Stop!
Pasty. Pigment not heaven.
The reminder of these tragic events cause him a lot of grief. No, don't jump. Oh yeah, that's right.
Finally, I have tracked down the great Satan to his source. Now this cliff will make me a martyr. Fuck.
Approaching the airbase. Raiden, arbiter of Live Leak.
Jock Al-Radin goes to the base so as to convince the Boot Boys the error of their ways and appear on Indian news networks to justify nuclear conflict.
He uses his finely tuned charisma to fool the guards.
Hey, what's with the logo in the bottom corner? Oh shit, I'm on TV!
Man, I've been training for weeks to guard this base. I hope some blonde idiot doesn't come in and ruin everything.
Yo, wait, is that a guy?
I feel bad. I feel awful. I am so sorry.
Raiden, have you heard of the hit game Among Us? You need to vent, Raiden. I know it will be hard to be sus.
You might notice something funny about this level. It's 3 rooms. The developers fucking gave up, so do I. Raiden plays the real game until he finds the cast of iCarly. Our whole universe was in a hot, dense state when nearly 14 million years ago.
Just when Raiden thought nothing of substance was happening, someone spilled spot remover on his dog.
After being made into a Family Guy episode.
Damn it, I forgot to name you.
No, I wanted to feed you that chocolate. Before a gigantic McFucking crab evolves from the goddamn soil like a 1,000-year-old cicada.
So then out of nowhere, fucking Monster Hunter emerges from the ground. Okay, who parked there?
What the fuck?
Well, if it isn't Sussy Jack.
Bro, who the fuck?
Hey, people. Senator Armstrong here. Have you ever wanted to launch a false flag operation against your own country? Trick them into voting for you by using another country as a scapegoat so you can rebuild your own society of genetically modified esport champions?
Bro, are you high?
Let me check. Yes. High on American spirit. And there's nothing more American. And there's nothing more American than shooting a man in this Walmart of a world.
What is Walmart?
It's heaven, Raiden.
They don't pay me.
Just get it. Ever tried jeweling? I haven't.
The nerve. Vocal nanomachines. They're contagious too. Wait, what?
The fuck? What's wrong with you?
Check the internet lately?
Are you seeing this shit, Raiden? Look what they are saying.
Fuck, I hate this website.
It's all fucking weeb shit, Raiden. It doesn't make any sense. They're being distracted with other nonsense.
They are all stupid. It's just pure nonsense.
Touch grass?
Like, my god.
These baboons don't even know they're at war with Pakistan.
This one's calling me a Redditor.
And that's just the beginning. E-girls, gotcha, memes, all just petty distractions so real men can get down to business.
Well, I get my news from the only reliable source. I fucking make it up.
And as you know, American imperialism is absolutely justified because we had a black president once. Before I fucking killed him.
That's a nice argument, Senator. Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up. Imagine a world, Raiden, free of cancel culture, where no one can call me out for my outlandish claims. A world where I can say the N-word.
What?
No.
Catch it.
Think about it, Jack. A true survival of the fittest society, ruled by skill, not luck. Until the last man stands, I'll call it a battle royale. That's fucking stupid. I think that's dumb. Well, I'm open to all sorts of different opinions, except ones that aren't mine. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a few to debunk.
In this battle against Microsoft Excel,
you can tell that it's a Metal Gear because of the way it is.
We are faced with a boss too large to be fun and are relegated to enduring his onslaught from the inside of the Forever Box. This battle is a classic case of wait for him to do anything, just like Congress. And like Congress, when he does do something, it usually hurts you. Fortunately, this music is excellent and
this fight has really great music.
Fits one-to-one with All I Want for Christmas. I'm not joking, although for some reason Raiden can parry several tons of crush force. Maybe my sister could have done that against my stepdad.
A variety of assumptions can be made for how this boss fight plays out, and I'll tell you right now that every single one of them is correct. Legs that stomp you, blades that blade you, a president that offers you healthcare.
You'll be red, white, black, and blue when I'm done with you.
Well, he does, but in reverse. The pincer blades are very useful here, but it's nothing compared to when he implements the second rule of nature and freaking epics the boss to death.
Raiden suplexes the giant lobster for the second time today. Then he yanks off his arm to have a sword fight with it. Every other game is now worse because they don't have this.
This is what's known as a Super Senator 2.
Check it out, Raiden. I just got vaccinated.
Is that James Rolfe?
You'll never hit the quad.
Oh god, he's hot.
Time to hit the gym.
I don't have muscle.
I don't know, Jack. Maybe your face could use some work.
That isn't what the mask is for. Nice neck. You have a pretty decent pulse. Let's fix that.
Hope you can afford healthcare, Raiden, because the taxpayer can't.
It's funny because thousands of people die.
Yeah, that's me, and you're probably...
Don't fuck with this, Senator! It isn't always about the money, Jack. It's about the Mets, baby.
What?
Snap into a Slim Jim.
没有女朋友。
Typical politician. All cock, but no cum.
What? Just the worst. What? A battle royale.
Land of opportunity.
Speed running.
American dream. It's all bullshit.
Get ready for my red, white, and blue attack. We're in Pakistan, Jack. Fuck, you're right, I roll for disadvantage.
The success of a nation is determined by materialistic and socioeconomic factors. Read a fucking book.
The truth, then. Us politicians aren't so trustworthy. We'll steal, make shit up, even lie to our voters.
That's crazy.
I know, it's very hard to believe.
Can't you see, Jack? Association, publicity. How the hell do you think anyone gets elected?
Memes, the DNA of the soul. They tested my DNA and it wasn't DNA. It was USA, Jack.
But that's just what the USA is all about, Jack. Not hiding our theft and murder, but embracing it. Whether it's votes, whether it's money, especially money. Fuck all these lipstick YouTubers and chicken shit Redditors. Fuck this 24/7 internet spew of Discord and VTuber bullshit! I'm gonna build a new future, Jack. One where we won't have to hide our stealing from anyone.
The weak shall fear the strong, Jack. And that's why I want you to join me. The Tilted Towers will become my metropolis. You and I, we could all chug-jug together.
And for that, I want you by my side, to build a world truly free from the consequences of our actions, just like the Founding Fathers intended. What do you say, Raiden? Why not try to say it? Just once.
I was wrong about you, Senator. You're not cringe.
You're a goddamn noob! What?
Pussy too.
What the fuck was that? God damn it!
I'm chewing the mother of all gum, Jack. Can't fret over every bubble.
Not when you're exploiting the cringe. Those defaults have families. My votes are as non-fungible as my fists. How about yours, bruh? Up until this point, Obama has been our only mixed president.
Well, do I have some news for you?
I'm sorry, Senator, but this is my Metal Gear Rising Revengeance.
You need to work on your fitness.
What?
Fitness, dick in your... My blood is red, white, and blue, Jack. I wonder what color yours is.
I'm here to kick ass and win votes, and I'm all out of votes.
Raiden. Dog. Think about your lore, everything you've been through up to this point.
Think about every mentally deranged moron you've fought up until this point. You've always had the strength to overcome.
Your enemies let you cut them off because they wanted you to succeed.
You can't give up yet. Whether it was violence in movies or sex on TV, I was always lucky there was a family guy. Even if your IQ was the room temperature of Alaska.
You are the best Chia pet ever made.
Sam put a fucking speaker in his sword.
Sam left a message at the tone. The dog is right. I pulled all my punches. You're just bad, but in disguise. That is the most another man has ever loved me.
That's right. I finally uploaded my consciousness into my gaming setup. Raiden, the reason you're cringe is not because you ain't skilled, but because you ain't ballin' on that stank-ass Windows 95 pewter.
Even in death, he's on crack.
Just this once, I'll lend you my setup so you can know what it's like to be a real gamer.
So take my sword to appropriate some skill, you ungamered fuck. This cutscene is too long for you. I always said my sword was a tool of justice, but I'm a fucking terrorist. Alright, let's get started. Well, that didn't take long.
Hey, what's up guys, Maxor here, welcome to the final boss. You know, he can be this guy's a little, he's pretty hard. We're here after extensive cutscenes to finally teach America that violence is never a solution. It's a question, and the answer is yes.
Start praying, boy.
So after like a fourth of the video passes, we get to the final boss. Anyone who says this boss fight isn't hard, well, they're actually secretly saying this boss fight is hard. See, they snuck the word is in there and you didn't even notice. Armstrong is what I would classify as a society path, the sociopath's more ambitious relative. He puts the power of the Electoral College into his punches, which somehow makes him a firebender. He'll also bend your will to live. Besides having capabilities most politicians wish they had, his hobbies include stretching, going venom, becoming sun god, and thinking about his country with his forehead. But most importantly, he owns an air fryer.
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's immense strength and talent for volcanic eruptions comes from his ability to switch between a culture vulture and Obama at will, channeling the power of both races to whoop your ass back to Roblox. But among his many racial talents, our buff buzzard is fast, has a great singing voice, and possesses forklift certification. When you die, it will be in accordance with OSHA regulations.
After sustainable damage is taken, he channels the chakra of the Green Party to heal himself. Then, Big Buff Boy gets really mad, so you calm him down by administering chiropractics.
But after spending enough time in the oven, our athletic aesthetic disarms Raiden and reports to his chiropractor for an adjustment. This guy beats up more biracial people than a police officer.
You're lucky I'm feeling ticklish today. Stop that.
Armstrong even has the power to receive the light of Allah, which bestows upon him miraculous healing wisdom. Needless to say, this fight is fantastic.
And the perfect bookend to the game that isn't itself a punchline, but with plenty of strength, resolve, and an addiction to assassinating political figures.
Combining and expanding on every skill we've acquired on our long and arduous journey for a final battle that truly tests our mettle. This isn't even the first time Raiden has stabbed a politician to death, but if I get my way, it won't be the fucking last.
Not to get political, but fuck you!
My heart and actions are...
Shut it.
You know, I'm starting to have a change of heart.
Yeah, I can tell.
That's why you're the best, Jack. You always wore my heart on your sleeve.
If I hear another goddamn pun.
That's what I've always liked about you, Jack. You're always ballin'.
What the fuck is he saying?
You get kicked out of shoe stores because you know there's evil afoot. And if it costs a couple of Jordans, so be it.
If you kill me, Jack, you'll finally be free. Free to follow your heart.
Okay, that's it, buddy.
Alright, epic math, epic games. Let's see what we got here. Square root the PogChamp, carry the Chungus.
Damn, girl, what classes you're taking? Cause I could get all up in that curriculum.
Dude, no, don't. Save yourself.
He rescued me too, you know. To some people, he'll always be
John C.
Well, Raiden, now that you are wanted for domestic terrorism, what will you do now?
I'm going to prison.
And in other news, a United States senator tragically passed away this morning after a botched open heart surgery. Honey, can we please stop watching obituaries? You'll be on there next if you don't shut the fuck up. Oh shit, my BlackBerry. Good news, Jonathan. We've got a new job opening for you. Ah, that's great, Doc. Yeah, anyways, it's for a ninja cyborg. Ninja cyborg? Doesn't Raiden do that? Oh yes, Raiden, Well, the police might be after him for that vehicular manslaughter. Manslaughter, Doctor? I did that shit on purpose.